So, this is how to move with more energy using 80 pins. So, let's see, it's about, the center of the situation is about right here when I'm rotating the pins. So, I'm just going to keep, if I want to move that center, to not lose contact with it, to keep it spinning. And it's just right there. It's like the center of things. So it's easy to find with any sort of technique and just even a little bit of skill. Right? It's pretty difficult naturally. You should be able to do it naturally. But you're a tool user, so if you figure out how to use a tool, you can kind of find the rotational center of the activity you're doing. And that's love, that's an interest, that's flow state. And so it's just right here. It's this field, and the bigger the waves that you get out here, like if you really start interacting with the field around your body as you do it, the only way to stick to it is going to be with crazier physical tricks. But you can sort of meditate on it or focus on it. Right? It's the center of the activity. Like at any moment, so if you're not doing very much, the center of activity isn't moving very much, so it's difficult to see. But if you just move your body a little bit and then grab like a tool so you can get like a rotational activity going, the center of being is suddenly connected to and involved in this rotation. It makes it huge, it makes it easy to see, and sort of boom, you're right there where you need to be. And so then when that moves, like if there's a script, if there's a dance, if there's a routine, those things, if there's a class, if there's a teacher, if there's an instructor, those things move your center of being around with their expectations. That by moving the center of being around, it makes it so that it's easier for you to see. It makes it so it's easier for you to find, to recognize, because it's moving around. The same way that like your center of gravity is just easier to find when it's moving around, like in a cyclical, predictable manner. Like predictable movement makes difficult to see things visible if it predictably moves. So as you start doing predictable movement, the center of things starts to have like a lot of like boom, and then you can see and follow that. But like other people, like what they expect, that moves it around. So if you're following it, you kind of do have to move with other people's expectations, or just reality in general, right? So you can use the Indian clubs, anything with mass really. Like mass is like so connected with the center of being, so like the heavier you are, the more that you move. I don't know, it's kind of like space-time, consciousness. And it's just, it's incomprehensible. You can see it at once. It's like, yeah, but and so yeah, that's just exercising with the center of being. So the more that you move that up and down, like the more results that you kind of get. Like if you want to get big and strong, you have to like you have to be like this big. Like you have to be connected into space-time in such a way that you're really like warping and just altering the fabric of reality around yourself. And then it's like, okay, then like maybe you could do the sport. And then you have to be like, whoa, people are just naturally like that. There's like anything you could learn, there's just things out there that are just naturally like, whoa. They just do it like it's in their very nature. They don't even know what they're doing. And you can look at it and just, whoa, that's cool. So because of your humanity, the things that you can't naturally do, you can learn to do. And in that learning, like make it almost transcendent or something. There's a moral, there's a lesson to all of it. There's like a,